Before talking about Dharma, I have something to show you. Let's take a look. One, whether you are a Theravada Buddhism or Zen Buddhism, we study the Dharma in Buddhism for attaining Nirvana only. And number two, it's not just about wanting to know what the Buddha taught. True Dharma is not for solving life problems. True Dharma in Buddhism, we study only the subject of the mind. We don't study about human existence. And three, the word Dharma or mind has the same meaning. Dharma is not a human being, is not an animal, is not an object. And number four, Dharma doesn't mean anything and doesn't be anything according to the meaning of fictional language. Please bear in mind. Number five, Dharma or mind cannot teach through the language because the meaning of language is just fictional language, and the meaning of language doesn't really exist. 6. To attain Nirvana doesn't cause from transmission mind to mind, doesn't cause from letting go, doesn't cause from non-attachment, doesn't cause from making meditation. All I said are just fictional words and doesn't really exist. 7. For easy understanding, I want to say that Dharma or mind is life. For example, when you drink coffee, can you describe a taste of coffee? I want to say that you feel as it really is. You won't say, I feel hot, I feel bitter, and because you are perceiving or feeling to something which happens to the mind for awareness, which cannot be described with fictional language. This means you feel through the mind. When you perceive or feel to the mind, it's like this. The light which is still alive represents the mind. And let's take a look. There are writers who write Dharma books in Buddhism for Westerners to read for knowledge. I would like to say that everything recorded in the Pleae or the story you read from the books is just knowledge. And two, the word Dharma in Buddhism is the mind. Therefore, the true Dharma, we only study the mind. The mind is not a human being. The mind cannot be described by fictional language. Dharma that you read from the book is such knowledge, and Dharma that you read from the book is just knowledge. That is not a true Dharma in Buddhism. Dharma that you read from the books are just knowledge. That is not a true Dharma in Buddhism. Please bear in mind. And number three, if you want to know what Buddhism teaches, you have to practice Dharma by yourself, not read from books. Number four, Dharma practice in Buddhism will lead you to be a wise person who has the most wisdom and attain Nirvana in the end, which means stop the cycle and the cycle of death and reincarnation forever, and is a permanent escape from samsara. Dharma practice doesn't mean practicing to solve life's problem, to escape from suffering to happiness of the Westerner. And number 6, nowadays Westerners are still misunderstanding about Buddhism from reading from various books which provide information many wrong things. What they say that, as I told you, tức, 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 tức. Hello everyone. Welcome to my video. Today is Sunday, the 13th of October 2024. My name is Dan Kita from Thailand. In this video, I'd like to talk about the true Dharma in Buddhism for the people who have the most wisdom. If you are a real person who wants to end suffering and attain Nirvana in this life, you have to listen to me only. Because I'm Brahman in Thailand. I'm ready to help everyone on this earth to attain Nirvana in this life. I'm ready, but are you ready? It's up to you. The word Pra Arahant means a perfect person who has realized as it really is and has attained Nirvana. Dhamma was taught by the Buddha can solve all problems, not just temporarily, but forever. If you want to end suffering permanently, you must attain Nirvana in this life. Wow! Achieving Nirvana is the end of all suffering. Because there is no cause to be born anymore. This means you can stop the cycle of death and reincarnation forever and escape from samsara forever too. True Dharma in Buddhism doesn't have in spiritual quote. There are only the truth that everyone can understand. The ultimate goal of studying in Buddhism is to attain Nirvana only. It's not just about wanting to know what the Buddha taught. Then you will suffer again. Can you understand me? The ultimate goal of studying in Buddhism is to attain Nirvana only. It's not just about wanting to know what the Buddha taught. Then you will suffer again. Basically, you must first understand what the Buddha taught. The Buddha taught Dhamma only. Dhamma is the true nature of reality that has no name in any fictional language as we believe it. Dhamma is not a human being, it's not an animal, it's not an object. Therefore, Dhamma doesn't mean anything according to the meaning of the fictional language as we believe it. You are Dhamma, I am Dhamma. Everything around here is Dhamma only. Can you stand me? As I told you. To Dhamma in Buddhism, we study only the subject of the mind. We did not study about the human existence because our true self is not really exist. If you want to overcome anger, overcome suffering, overcome depression and anxiety, you must try to understand every story I convey in the video. And consider along as I said over and over again, until it goes deep into your heart. Then you will understand it. And finally, you will have opportunity to attain Nirvana in this life. The topic to speak in this video, let's take a look. Everyone in this world is perceiving the true nature of reality as it really is all the time. Why do you say that? Because you haven't heard someone say like me before, as I told you. If you want to overcome anger, overcome suffering, overcome depression and anxiety, Yeah. Being aware of what you are thinking is the best way. I absolutely forbid you to practice about non-attachment and letting go, and absolutely forbid you to meditate and do walking meditation. Can you understand me? The best way to solve right problem and attain Nirvana in this life is being aware of what you are thinking. I have something to show you. Let's take a look. I have something to show. Let's take a look. Buddhism does not teach that life is suffering, but teaches universal truth to attain Nirvana. Life and body don't suffer, but the misunderstanding that comes from thoughts cause suffering. And the word avijja is Pali language. It means ignorance in English. Ignorance doesn't mean lack of knowledge. And I have something to show you. Every story I convey in the video, I want you to understand about the decorated thoughts or thought processes. One, from birth to death, there is only the decorated thought or thought process happens for realizing all the time and cannot be stopped. The decorated thought has no the owner. You are not the owner of the decorated thought, because the decorated thoughts are natural. Let's take a look. Three, because you have never heard about the decorated thoughts before, you must often listen to this if you want to end suffering permanently. You are happy or suffer because the decorated thought. You are happy or suffer because the decorated thoughts or thought process are on duty to think all the time. By giving meaning and value to what you see or hear within a fraction of a second and end up at like or dislike. If you like it, this means you are happy, but if you don't like it, it means you suffer. Let me explain. Let me explain. I have something to show you. The following an example can help you to understand about decorated thought. The first one is, what you see now. As soon as you see this, within a fraction of a second, the decorated thought or thought process are on duty to think. By giving meaning and value to what you see within a fraction of a second. As soon as you see this, you interpret within a fraction of a second by giving meaning and value to what you see and end up right or dislike. You can know that because you were taught to believe this is a cat. In reality, what you see now, you see the way you see as it is, you perceive naturally all the time. You perceive as it really is. It doesn't mean a cat. The word a cat is just the fictional word. We use the word a cat to name what you see now. Can you understand me? And in the same way, what you see now, you perceive naturally. You never use the language. I'm seeing a red car, because what you see now, it doesn't mean anything. In Buddhism is called phenomenon, or something which happened to the mind from awareness. Now, you see as it is, or Dharma. Can you understand me? As soon as you see this, The decorated thoughts are on duty to think by giving meaning and value to what you see, and you can know that this is a car because you were taught to believe this is a real car. In reality, what you see now doesn't mean anything. Where can I find the word a real car? Or where can I find the word a cat? A cat. The word a cat and a red car is just a fictional word. The meaning of the language is just a fictional word. It does really exist. Can you stand me? Because you have never heard someone say like me before. Topic to speak in this video, I say, everyone in this world is perceiving the true nature of reality as it is all the time. Can you stand me? Because we are not human beings. Dharma In Buddhism is not human being, it's not an animal, it's not an object. Now, you see naturally, you see the way you see as it is. This is ultimate wisdom in Buddhism. If you want to overcome anger, overcome suffering, overcome depression and anxiety, as I told you, being aware of what you are thinking is the best way. I absolutely forbid you to practice about non-attachment. Wow! I absolutely forbid you to practice about non-attachment, and I absolutely forbid you to practice about letting go. Letting go. No. No one letting go, because our true self is does really exist. Can you stand me? Because you have never heard someone say like me before. When you listen to me, you must be broad-minded to listen and without prejudice to me. And consider along as I said over and over again until it goes deep into your heart. Then you will understand it, and finally you will have opportunity to attain Nirvana this life. In this video, I want you to understand, through Dharma In Buddhism, we study only the subject of the mind. We did not study about human existence, as I told you. Topic to speak in this video, I say, everyone in this world is perceiving the true nature of reality as it is all the time. What you see now around here from birth to death in Buddhism is called something which happened to the mindful awareness or phenomenon, or as it is. The word as it is, the word Dhamma, the word universal truth. They have the same meaning because it doesn't mean anything, it not be anything according to the meaning of fictional language. If you want to overcome anger, overcome suffering, overcome depression and anxiety, you must try to understand every story I convey in the video. And consider along as I said over and over again until it goes deep into your heart. Then you will understand it, and finally you will have opportunity to attain Nirvana this life. When you listen to me, you must consider along as I said over and over again until it goes deep into your heart. Can you understand me? The ultimate wisdom in Buddhism is being aware of what you are thinking. Nothing more to say than this, please bear in mind.